you got the dope on me, Frank.
Beats me, pal.
A simple reading my husband told me.
Yeah? Listen, Frank, you cooked. I'll do the dishes. I'm going to do them later, though. I think I'll let things just soak for a while.
We'll alternate. Tomorrow night, you cook.
Yeah.
If we're still here.
I got to tell you, my specialty is steak and steak.
Even after all that time supervising the kitchen at the Crystal Palace?
I'm going to get some air, Frank.
Yeah. Bob's talents are from management.
Which means I usually get what I want.
He really is a bully, isn't he? You always said so.
You're going to have to conserve your energy, Charlotte. Don't waste it performing for me.
You know, Frank, I knew 1 month into our marriage that I was imprisoned emotionally, but I never thought it was going to happen, really. You know what time of year it is? It's May. Do you remember just a year ago in early May? How warm it was in St. Louis?
Yeah, it was warm. I'll give you that.
How we always slept in each other's arms. But one morning, we both woke up suddenly at 5 a.m. The air conditioning had broken down in the house. And the heat of our bodies together made us wake up.
What are you trying to do?
Reach you. Reawaken some of the feelings because there was so much between us then. Frank, how can you pretend not to remember that hot morning? There was no breeze. Nothing was stirring. The air was so heavy around us. We headed straight for the shower and turned the water on cold and stayed there for a long, long time.
No, I don't remember that, Charlotte. And I think I would. Last year at this time, we'd never met. There was nothing between us in St. Louis. But there's lots now.
Okay?
There's a score to settle.
Oh, yes.
You cost me something I didn't want to lose, the nomination.
I meant to.
Obviously. The reason we're here, you and I, and my friend Bobby, is to find out why. You will tell me that before we leave. And then I'll decide how to get even.
It really did mean a lot to you, didn't it? And to your family. The Ryans always give back. Isn't that what you always said with so much pride? To each other, to their city, to their country. When I think of the look on your mother's face, pride, that press conference.
There'll be more press conferences, Charlotte. The one I'm looking forward to is the one that will expose you. And then after that, there will be other nominations.
That is what I so admire. That complete, ever undaunted faith in yourself. Another Ryan gift.
That's exactly right. My family taught me who I am and what I have to offer, which, through the grace of God, is a considerable amount. They also taught me that that's a responsibility. That you have to take the basic material and then work like hell with it. Well, I've done that all my life. And it's taken me a long way. I've also made some mistakes. Some big ones that cost me.
One of them was me.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you were doing in St. Louis last spring in the heat. But I know what I was going through. I was taking a long, tough look at myself. My life, both public and private. What I was proud of, and what I wasn't. And believe me, there was plenty of both. But when I looked at my career in politics and the way I was heading, I knew that I was going in the right direction and I was going to go there again. And then I came home. And the chance for a comeback was tossed right in my lap. I grabbed it. I was going back to Congress. I was going to have the chance to prove that the voters weren't wrong the first time. To prove my integrity and my ability to do a job down there.
Chance they take. power again, Frank. And public adulation. That was it. Tell me something, darling. When was it you first started to feel this love of politics? I guess Bishop Maloney High School. The race for student council president and captain of the football team. Of course, you're a born leader. And you realized that gift very young, and that excited you. Because you knew you could move people and excite them and make them believe in you. Oh, my dear, I know that very well.
Charlotte, there's two things you should know. One, there is no recording device in this room. Your acting's great, but it won't get you an Oscar. It'll get you a jail sentence.
And secondly?
Secondly, well, if you know so much about me, you already know that. I lost something I badly wanted because of you. And I am not a good loser.
Mary always said you were sore.
Oh, stop it! Damn you. You know something? You've taken everything that I hold dear in my life and you've twisted it into a weapon against me. Ma was right. The evil in you is as deep as it is ugly.
Is that what Mary said?
Yeah, that and more. But let me tell you something, lady. You better understand this. Because I am not kidding. You will pay. You seem to think you have the upper hand. Well, you don't. You've got a lot of brains and a lot of nerve, and God knows what kind of backing behind you. But we've got one thing you don't have, the truth. And I'm in charge out here.
I don't believe your threat.
No?
No.
Why not? You know Bobby's a specialist. Interrogation, years of experience on the force.
I also know that bullies are usually cowards.
Oh, he won't have to touch you. Granted, he'd like to. I do inspire a kind of frenzied loyalty. But I don't think I'm going to have to let him. See, let me explain to you. A few days out here without food or water are not going to resemble any health spa routine you've been through. You will not be able to sit still in stone walls. Your brain will be fuzzy. All those facts that you researched, they won't come to mind so readily. Your powers of invention will begin to fail. And then you're going to stop telling me stories about our marriage. You will not smart-mouth us. And ultimately, you will tell me what I want to know. And then after that, you're mine. And I will prosecute.
Somebody means business.
Well, it can only be Amanda. She must have lost her key or something. I'm going to tie it around her neck with her shoelace. Pat!
Amanda.